I have never been so nervous at the end of a game, at the end of a Cowboys game, probably since the playoffs 2 years ago against the Niners. It's been that long. What a game. What a game. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jayden, and today we're going to be talking about the game last night against the Pittsburgh Steelers and my Dallas Cowboys. Now, as we all, this game did not start till 9:45 for East Coast people. I'm on the East Coast. I had to be up for class this morning at 7 o'clock. The game weren't over till 1. You can imagine. I stayed up and watched a little bit of Shannon Sharp's podcast. Hashtag Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Nightcap. One of the best podcasts out there right now. And I had to listen to everybody's perspective. I was up after school this morning, listening to everything, listening to First Take, listening to ESPN. And the game was supposed to start at 8:15. Hour and a half delay. So it was a long night for me, as you can imagine, because I waited all day for Sunday night. No pun intended. And let's just get the elephant in the room. We did not play well last night. The score was 6-3 towards the end of the third quarter, with like 4 minutes going into the third quarter. Let's just talk about the good. The good is running the football. I was very, very pleasant with what I saw running the football last night, particularly for some odd reason. When Tyler Guyton and Zach Martin was out of the game, the run game was great. For some odd reason, when Zach Martin and Tyler Guyton was out of the game for that little bit of time, the run game was actually pretty darn good. It was pretty darn good. I can't lie. Rico Dowdle is unequivocally the number one running back for the Dallas Cowboys right now. It should be no question. I would still want to see Dalvin Cook in place of Ezekiel Elliott. I think Dalvin Cook, that 1-2 combo with him and Dowdle, I think it could be really good. I think it could be beneficial for the offense. I want Zeke to be inactive this week. I want to see Dalvin Cook get some reps. I'm sorry, I saw Zeke last night. It was night and day last night compared to when he had the ball and Dowdle had the ball. I think Zeke is great for first, being at the goal line and give me a yard. I need a yard. Zeke, go get it for me. But as a 3-down back, his day's been a 3-down back is over with. I'm sorry. He's not Ezekiel of old. That's a good thing. The run game. Rico Dowdle, great job on the run game. O-line, particularly when Guyton got out the game, fantastic. Another thing, Jalen Tolbert coming out party. I told you this kid's been special for the last couple of years. I think he just needed the reps. He needed the time to shine. And with Brandon Cooks being out, you saw his potential. The kid looked great last night. Had the clutch game-winning catch on the sideline with a dot from Dak Prescott. Strong hands. Did possibly sprain his groin the play before that. Nothing relentless from the kid. Also, Jake Ferguson. Great job last night. He looked like the tight end we all know and love. Specifically, let's get to the stats of these guys. Rico Dowdle have 20 attempts, 87 yards, 4.4 yards per rush. You can't be mad at it. See, Ezekiel Elliott, six rushes for 17 yards. We can't do it. We can't have him on the field to do this. We got to just try something else. Jalen Tolbert, 10 targets, 7 catches for 87 yards. Ferguson, 6 catches for 70 yards. And CD had 5 catches for 62 yards. CeeDee Lamb got going early and then tailed off into the last drive of the fourth quarter. Don't know why. The good offensively is that we got some sort of identity on offense. Pretty balanced. Dak threw the ball 42 times. I still want to see that down to possibly 30 times, 32. But Dak had to do what he had to do to win the game. He got us in that hole. He had to get us out. Speaking of that, interceptions. They were awful, particularly the one in the red zone. Against better offenses than the Steelers, we're not going to be able to come back from a hole like this. We can't do it. Dak, you cannot throw that interception in the red zone. Not after the positive plays that we were getting on offense leading before that. You cannot do that. That is inexcusable. And I saw a lot of people going off on the internet about CeeDee Lamb beefing with Dak Prescott. No, he wasn't beefing with Dak Prescott on the sideline. I know a lot of people saying different things, but I think he said jump ball 4, I got you. And I know CeeDee Lamb wasn't being a diva yesterday because when Jake Ferguson got that pass in the fourth quarter and ran up the field, CeeDee Lamb went and blocked 2 dudes in a row. I feel like I was watching the 49ers there for a minute. I was like, what? My wide receivers are actually blocking. But I like the way my team fought on offense. It wasn't pretty whatsoever. We still got a lot of work to do, specifically with O-line. Terrence, I knew TJ Watt was going to wreck the game last night, but seriously, I would consider moving Guyton to right tackle, see Tyler Smith at left tackle, and let TJ. I like what I saw from TJ Bass yesterday. TJ Bass was mauling guys. Okay, he was mauling individuals. Wide receivers, still the offense is bland. I mean, the offense is bland still. I mean, we saw probably one good pitch throw, one good screen. Outside of that, it's still hitches and seam routes, go routes. I still don't see, outside of that last play at the end where Tolbert caught the game-winning touchdown, I don't see no crossers. I don't see no comebacks. I mean, just everything's hitches, curls, slants, and go balls. That's all. That is really all. That's it. I would just like to see more, just schematically. We saw a little bit more motion last night. We saw a lot. They utilized RPO a lot last night in the slot. Specifically with the slot receiver, they were putting Turpin or Tolbert in the slot, doing a run pass option and get some yard. I like that, but still, it's still too bland schematically. I want to see some flavor on our offense just so we can open up the run game. Because when we opened up the run game, the offense passing game wise looked more efficient. It made the Steelers respect the passing game. It made them bring extra people in the box. So there you go. We got to be able to run the football. We got to just continue to run the football better. I mean, I like what I saw. I would have loved to see Flournoy get some more touches. He didn't even get a target yesterday. He was barely even on the field. That was just a little bit disappointing from offense standpoint. But other than that, nothing crazy. But we went and done what we needed to do against the Steel Curtain. Pittsburgh is defensive. They ride or die based off that defense of theirs. And I think my offense did a decent job, good enough, made the plays when you needed to make it in Pittsburgh and get a win against that defense. I think Dak Prescott with 6 minutes left, putting on a Superman cape. I'm gonna get you to win. Big third down conversion, specifically the one with Jake Ferguson, putting the ball on the outside hash and allowing Jake Ferguson to get more yak. We'll take it all day. But again, we got to take care of the football offensively and penalties. Specifically Terrence Steele with the false starts, okay? We got to stop with the pre-snap penalties. We cannot continue to put ourselves in a hole. Look how many penalties we had. We had 11 penalties. We need to stay under 5 to 6 penalties, at least, okay? We totally outgained them yards-wise on offense. Time possession was almost pretty even. Had more rushes, had more first downs. We had more turnovers. All three of them came from Dak Prescott. Didn't have as many sacks. And we ran 13 more plays. We got to be more disciplined on the offensive side of the ball. We have to be more creative on the offensive side of the ball. And we got to be more consistent on the offensive side of the ball. Now, moving defensively. Defensively, I'm very happy. Very, very happy with what I saw. I was scared that the Steelers were going to run the ball down our throats. And I told you, if Arthur Smith watched the film from the Ravens game, he knew that the capabilities that they could have for Justin Fields to just wreck this game. Run pass options, read options, whatever. Utilize QB power and just run down the Cowboys' throats. Kudos to the Cowboys. Defensive line. Couldn't ask for a better game. Marshawn Nealon went out early. That potentially does not look like a good injury. But possibly an ACL. So the Cowboys are very thin in defensive end these next couple weeks against very good opponents. It's interesting to see. I think the guys had more fight last night. Defensively, I think they knew what they were up against. I think they boosted up their intensity. Chauncey Golston, Tyrus Wheat, out of nowhere. Mozzie didn't really make no noise yesterday, but I don't think he was a big disappointment last night. I think he didn't do great or he didn't do bad. I think he was just pretty even. Osa got some penetration specifically in the pass rush. Demarion Overshawn continues to shine bright. I really think potentially if Dallas could draft a good defensive end in this draft. Move Micah to linebacker only on until third down. Oh, a three-headed monster with Overshawn, Kendricks, and Micah Parsons. Wow. But that takes away the develop from Leofau. I love Leofau's energy. My linebackers is great. I love what I'm seeing from my linebackers. Leofau and Overshawn are the future. Those guys can play some football. They're physical. That one play that Leofau made on third down where he punched the ball, that's football. That's football. Cornerback-wise, pretty good job. J. Lou, him and George Pickens was beefing all night. Even I think George Pickens flicked him in his helmet and grabbed him by the face mask and threw him down right at the end of the game when Jordan Lewis picked up the ball to win the game. But scrappy. I got to say something that we're not used to with the Cowboys. They were getting punched at, and they didn't just take it. They punched back. Normally, Dallas just takes a punch in the mouth, and they don't want to punch back. They curl up in the ball and get scared. They matched the energy that the Steelers had yesterday. There was a lot of fighting going on last night. There was a lot of scrappiness. I mean, some of it was warranted. Some of it was not. I think the situation, especially with Brock Hoffman, I got to cut him some slack because it was a little cheap shot, and he got that unnecessary roughness call. But I like that we matched the energy. Specifically, I brought that up with Jordan Lewis because Jordan Lewis was matching George Pickens' energy last night. He was about it last night. Now, the only things I didn't like defensively, Donovan Wilson has got to be benched. He just continues each week to make dumb plays. The stupid penalty against George Pickens on the sideline, hitting him out of bounds, late hit. Things like that. Wanye Thomas is great. I don't know why we're not giving Wanye a look. Malik Hooker's slow. I think safety is just a big negative on our defense. Linebackers is great. Corners will be great. We're going to get Deron Bland back. I really liked how that rookie from Penn State has been playing, was filling in last night. Obviously, Trayvon Diggs is going to do Trayvon Diggs. He's hit or miss, but still, he's Trayvon Diggs. He is an all-pro corner. He is a Pro Bowler. And defensive line-wise, I was happy. I'm happy. Now, moving into next week against the Detroit Lions, it's going to be a test, but I'm happy with what I saw defensively. And they did not let the Steelers wreck the game. The Steelers, rushing-wise, Najee Harris had 14 carries for 42 yards. That's on averaging 3 yards a rush. That's not good. That's not that good. Fields had 6 for 27, averaging 4.5. But hey, Fields didn't have a 14, 15-yard runs like Lamar did against us. I mean, a pop. But outside of that, I mean, receiving-wise, obviously they were non-existent receiving the ball. And you only allow 92 rush yards altogether. Let's see. That's 20, 24, 26. 26 out of 100. So that's under 4 yards a carry. We'll take that to the bank. We will take that to the bank easily. Dallas is going to have to mirror this game. They got to be able to run the football. I know Detroit's really suspect on the back end, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers are for the most part, even though I do like Joey Porter, Minkah Fitzpatrick, they're dogs. But if the Cowboys want to win this game, they got to score. They got to take care of the ball in the red zone. You can't go 0 for 3 in the red zone like you did or 0 for 2 in the red zone like you did in the first half and turn the ball over in the red zone. You cannot do it. You just cannot do it. You got to take care of the football. Offensively, take care of the football, run the ball efficiently to be able to open up the passing game so you can take advantage of the Lions cornerbacks. I think that is their weakness. You do not want to get in a game where you're going to get the Lions pass rush going with Aiden Hutchinson. Just the Steelers defense is better than the Lions. Okay. If you can do this take the same game plan you took from Pittsburgh, implement it this week and make some minor adjustments, you have a chance for yourself because we're at home. Okay. We got to get the home games going. We got to get our home fans going. Defensively, we just got to stop the run and pray, okay? I would rather us to get because we know they got vertical threats. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. The list goes on and on with Detroit. But I don't want David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs coming into Jerry World and just running the football down our throats, okay? I will live with us getting lit up by Jared Goff. I will live with it. I would rather give up almost 400 yards passing from Jared Goff, then give up 200 yards rushing from Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, respectively, between each other. Easily. There's nothing more demoralizing than not being able to stop the run. So that is the emphasis this week again. Stopping the run. Because that is what the Lions is going to do. They believe in physical football. I want to see Dallas match their energy. I really want to see Dallas match their energy. I think they have the potential to match the Lions' energy. It's going to be an interesting matchup going in this week. But the biggest takeaway from this game is it an impressive win? No. It's not impressive. But is it a positive win? Yes. I think it is positive because if this stat, if I remember it correctly, that I saw on ESPN this morning, this was Dak's first career go-ahead touchdown pass in his career under a minute. We all killed Dak Prescott for not being clutch. If Dak Prescott could take a game like this, as bad as he played, he didn't play good at any imagination. If he could take this, get that monkey off his back and say, hey, I've done this before. If I can make a play when my team needs it. That's the one downfall that we've always had on Dak Prescott. He can't make plays when you need him to make plays. This was the first time ever that Dak Prescott has made a play when he needed to make a play. When we had the ball on the 3-yard line, first and goal, part of me knew we weren't going to score. Because I know how my Cowboys are in the red zone. Specifically with the quarterback. And our scheme is terrible. So, first play. First play. I want to say. So, I did remember Crow. So, the first play on the 3-yard or 4-yard line was when Dak Prescott rolled out, didn't have nobody open because the scheme sucks. And he got 3 yards down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal. I had a feeling we weren't going to get it. That is the confidence I have in my team in the red zone. And what happens? Dowdle tries to dive into the end zone and fumbles it. And luckily, Dak Prescott had the guts and didn't pull a Cam Newton and fell on the football. Third down. Part of this is Dak's fault. Jalen Tolbert was wide open in the end zone. Underthrew him. Threw it low, threw it ahead of him. Didn't even have a chance to make a play. And here we go. Fourth down. I knew we weren't going to get it. The play call was terrible. If we can go back and watch the play, which I can try and find it, obviously this is just doubles formation, basic gun formation. Okay. You see the chip that Jake Ferguson's about to make. He falls. So there's already one option that's not even there. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 Steelers in the backfield versus 4 receivers. I don't even know. Okay, Dowdle's fisting to move up and try and be in position. There you go. Ferguson's not even an option. Cam Hayward's got Dowdle in a headlock right now, so he's not going anywhere. So it's a 3v7. 3v7. This is why I said our red zone offense is awful. This is the worst situation you can be in offensively. TJ Bass makes a great block here. CeeDee Lamb's not an option because he's basically already got one guy on him and he's about to run into 2 more dudes over there with Patrick Queen. I think that's Dante Jackson over there. So your only option is Turpin is open right here. I would have liked to maybe seen that throw better. But Dak Prescott, a play that he needed to make. I like Tolbert here in the end zone more, obviously. But him drifting away to his left, he chucks it up. And Tolbert makes a heck of a catch. We have never seen this with the Dak Prescott era. We know this. Us Cowboys fans know this. Great concentration. We've never seen this in the Dak Prescott era. We just haven't. Everybody knows we haven't. And we're feeling good this morning. And we're feeling great this morning. And we're going to continue to ride this wave. This video is already too long. If you guys would like to see me break down more film at the end of the week, maybe do more picks of the week, y'all guys let me know. I have fun making these videos for you guys and give you my guys' analysis. And always also comment too. Would you like me to commentate on any other games that happen on Sundays? Because I try to watch most of them. Just comment that down below for me. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Please do not forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe and comment. What do you think about this game? Do you think it was an impressive win for the Cowboys? Do you get the Cowboys any chance of hope against the Detroit Lions this weekend? Just let me know down below in the comments. Also, just continue to like the videos, share them to your friends, share them to your buddies. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Peace, love, and positivity always, y'all. Love you guys. See ya.